back to do some more makeup magic. I have a request today. Make sure to keep them coming because I love to see it. Today we're gonna do a super cute but casual look that you can wear to school. Let's get started. First and foremost, start off with my eyebrows. One of my favorite go-to products when I'm trying to do a super simple but still super cute look is the Benefit Gimme Brow. Mine's in the shade 4. This is what the spoolie looks like. So I'm just gonna brush upwards. Go in as many times as you need to. And don't worry about it getting messy because we're gonna clean it up. Now we're gonna set the brow with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is what the spoolie looks like. Just gonna set our brows into place. So you made a mess with your brows and you wanna clean them up. Garnier micellar water. You're gonna take this and a Q-tip. You want to have your Q-tip nice and saturated with the micellar water, both sides, because you're going to need it. So go under, anywhere where you might have flipped your hand a little, you got products where you didn't want it. We're going to carve out our brows with some concealer. Since we're leaning more toward a casual vibe, I'm going with the concealer that matches my skin tone. I'm going to go in with the Benefit boi-ing Cakeless Concealer. This is in the shade 3. You can do the top as well, but it's totally up to you. Let's take a fluffy brush to blend it out. Use a beauty blender though if you want, but I've just been more into brushes. Quickly see the difference that it makes to have your brow carved versus not. If you're going for a more natural look, I'm gonna grab my old reliable Morphe 35X Big Primpin palette. You can use any palette that has shades more like these. Go in with shade Freshen Up. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush, and because that's gonna give you a bit more of a diffused look. I like to swipe and circular motions. So swipe, circular motions. May or may not get your eyelid when you're doing this with such a fluffy brush, but don't worry, it doesn't matter whether you do or don't. I wanna go in with a loose, clear, I've obviously hit pan, something like this consistency. You're gonna go ahead and sweep it across your lid. Add some on your inner corner, brow bone. At this point, you might want to add some liner in your lower lash line. So I'm going to pick up the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, shade Milk. Okay, going into our lower lash line. Really going to brighten up the eye. See? Next step, curl the lashes. I like to look down and then get them in there. Caution, you might pinch your skin a little bit. Hold it in for a few seconds. I don't know if you could tell the difference between curled and uncurled lashes, but just in case, here it is. For the sake of time, I'm gonna apply my lashes off camera, but I will link a tutorial that I recently did on how to apply your lashes if you wanna check that out. Before I go, this is a really good mascara. Very affordable, and it's gonna make your lashes look amazing. Quick disclaimer, even if you're not a lash girl, this mascara is gonna have your lashes looking like this. This is what the lashes are giving. Now we're gonna move it onto the face. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. Because we're gonna try to keep it light for school, I would just suggest going into something like this. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Mine is in the shade Medium Tan. We'll say it's not going to be full coverage, but it is going to give your skin like a super nice, healthy glow. This is my favorite bronzer. It's by Rare Beauty. It's called the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer, and this one's in the shade Always Sunny. What I like about it is that it's super creamy and super easy to blend, which in my opinion is very beginner friendly. But what I will say is a little goes a long way. This is how I like to place my bronzer. This is totally dependent on your face shape. We're looking crazy, but trust the process. I will say that I like to bronze before I add concealer, just in case I added too much and I want to correct that. Next, going in with Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is shade 120. This is placement for reference. I'm going to be totally dependent on what kind of coverage you want and your face shape. This is what it looks like blended out. And for blush, I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in shade Worth. Placement for reference, again, add as little or as much as you'd like. Powder going in with my trusty One Size Ultimate Blur Setting Powder. This is in the shade Translucent, but they also have other shades like Sweet Honey and the Ultra Pink. Lightly coat your brush, tap off the excess. Highlighter, e.l.f. lip oil, final look, no beauty mode. All the details are going to be in the caption. Hope this helps.